Hello guys, I'm Bat here and welcome to my show today. Hashtag JNews for the 4th of June 2014. Yeah, I've got some more games which I've been looking at. One is quite interesting, being the Band of Thieves and a Thousand Pokemon. The reason why this is interesting is it's a free game. It plays a lot like the Street Pass quest, where you use Street Pass to collect up Pokemon. Um, yeah, and it seems to be released to coincide with the X and Y movie that I seen, the Cocoon of Destruction, which is out next month. Yeah, it's been made by Marvelous AQL. Been released in Japan, as far as I can tell right now, for the 3DS, as should be pretty obvious with it being Street Pass, obviously. It's only available for a limited time. It's about released on the 4th or the 5th. I can't find a fixed date for that. But 4th or 5th of this month. So it's out today, out tomorrow maybe. I'm not certain yet until I can actually get and find out. See what's on the store. Um, and it's one suggestion I've heard that it's lasting until is the 30th of September. But I'm not sure about that one yet. But yeah, one of the things that I keep finding is that it supposedly is going to offer a special Pikachu. What's special about it, I'm not sure, but I would imagine it's more to do with how it looks, like I do every time that we release a new Pavilion. So I imagine it's like that, but I would hope it's either a surfing Pikachu or a flying Pikachu, like it had in yellow, or maybe both. Both moves on the same thing, but I only speculation at the moment. Um, yeah, this is a game that I won't mind picking up because it's just, yeah, it's very entertaining. I enjoy Street Pass Quest on a very basic level, and since it's going to be free, I would really enjoy picking it up and playing it, but I don't think I'll have access to that so, as it stands. But yeah, moving on to the next thing, which is the Tales of Xillia 2, which is not really Japanese news, really. It's just finally being released in UK and Europe and United States. Eventually, in August it is. It's 19th in America and the 22nd in Europe on the PS3. I don't think I would need to go into too much about what the game's like on this one, because anyone who's played Tales of Xillia will have a very good idea. But yeah, it's mostly going off the collector's editions. The US collector's edition is coming out with. It's going to cost $129.99. It's going to come with Lodger Koresknik figure. I think that's how you pronounce his name. Yeah, and pocket watch replica, or Ellie's pocket watch replica. Rolo plush charm, music CD, an art book, and some DLC for some Tales of costumes. Yuri Lowell, Emily cast Gagner, I think that is, and Asbel Bond, which has, and for anyone who wants to know roughly what it is about £80, which I would be willing to pay roughly that in comparison to what Europe is getting, which the European version is reported to be roughly £80. Nothing definite as yet, so hopefully it comes out cheaper. Because I don't think I'll be willing to pay that for what is apparently there. On this one, you get the figure as well. You get the pocket watch replica. you get the music CD, the art book. The only thing we get, which the American game collector's edition doesn't get, is the metal case. It's in the design of Rollo, but I whilst it's unique, I like the idea of metal cases. I don't feel it's enough to justify the sort of price, especially considering that they're getting slightly more for the same. Yeah, but just in case anyone's interested, I've been looking at the Day 1 edition, which is, if I'm going to pick up Tales of Xillia 2, this is what I'll be picking up. It should be round about the same price as the normal game. It has been so far every time I released a Day 1 edition of games. But this time it comes with a metal case and music CD. That's the only thing I can definitely guarantee that's coming with, as it stands. So yeah, that'd be what I'd be picking up if I get it. But yeah, yeah, just I keep coming across games that RPGs. Don't know what it is. I'm not complaining because I really like RPGs. So, the next game I found is called Stranger of the Swords City. It was originally called Stranger in Alda. This was originally going to be released on 360 and PC. It's going to be releasing on the 5th of June this year in Japan. Which that's it for them too. The one it's going to release in there. But it has gained a slightly changed title, Stranger of the Sword City, White Palace. But now it's coming to theatre as well, which its name is going to be Stranger of the Sword City, Black Palace. I don't know what the real difference is going to be in regards to how it plays. But this one has no release dates yet. I would assume it'd be around about the same date. So I would hope anyway, but it doesn't seem likely because it's, well, tomorrow it's releasing. So yeah. Yeah, it is. It's one of those games where dungeon crawler RPGs, which I do have some interest in. It's being made by Experience Incorporated, which, just in case you're wondering, they're the developers who did Demon Gaze. Yeah, it's set up so that you can select one of 7 races, being humans, beasts, undead, spirits, demons, and divine. The humans seem to have multiple races, from what I can tell. Probably warrior being one, and maybe a couple other ones. Probably, if that is correct. Yeah, the progress through it is very dungeon crawl-esque. I know there'll be traps hidden all over the place, and yeah. But yeah, that's all I've found lately. As it stands, hopefully I can come out with something more tomorrow. But yeah, thank you for joining me today, and I'll see you tomorrow.